The Oba of Benin has sent a strong warning to communities in Edo State, and he's really bent on ensuring that the warning he sent to them is enforced and making sure that nobody breaks that warning that he has given them. Well, Edo State and of course the Oba of Benin is one person that is really, really respected in the Benin Kingdom because he is a peacemaker. Because I remember when the Edo State election was about to kick off, he called on both parties, especially the PDP and the APC, and called them to be at peace with each other. I can remember then that Obaseki and Ize hugged themselves in his palace, saying that they will ensure that there is peace and tranquility in the state. And he's still bent on ensuring that Edo State enjoys, peace. Such obas are really rare because a lot of them are already bribed with money because they really do not care about the peace of their community anymore. Once one part is paying them, they don't mind. They do anything and give out anything. You can see what happened to the Lagos king. That was why his staff of office was even taken away from him. Until we speak up to now, that staff is yet to be seen. So really Oba Iware too is one Oba in Nigeria that is really, really respected for his position. Well, we're here to find out the really strong warning he has sent to communities and why they must follow this warning that he has given them. More details I'll bring to you about this, but please, if you have not subscribed, ensure you hit the subscribe button immediately and also turn on your notification bell, and don't forget to hit the like button so you get updated anytime we drop a new video. Yes, this is Saffron Media, and we're here to give you the best and the most exciting, sizzling, authentic happenings in Nigeria and more, especially in the areas of politics. But without wasting much of your time, let us get right into the details of this report, because the Oba of Benin have spoken and we must hear what he has to say. All right, guys, it says that the Oba of Benin, Omoba Iware too, has won this earlier decision banning Community Development Association CDAs throughout his kingdom remained in force. He spoke in Benin City, Edo State, when Benin Christian community led by Reverend God's Power Ogbanwa ended a week-long New Year's prayer at his palace. Oba Iware too explained that the resurging CDAs across the various communities in Benin Kingdom through different means would never see the light of the day. He warned some district head and Nyegis who collaborated with youth to violate his order to stop the act, saying they would be made to face the full wrath of the law and disastrous ancestral consequences. On the state of insecurity in the country, the Benin monarch attributed the situation to deviation from family values as well as traditional and cultural norms of the land, just as he insisted that the religious leaders must desist from practices that are inimical to societal growth. Commending the efforts of Benin Christian community, Omo Iware too said he would continue to offer prayers and other spiritual exercises for the good of the state. Earlier, Reverend Asama Uswalele, who took his text from 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 26 to 31, said God does not renege in fulfilling his promises to his children when they truly obey his commandments. He said absolute repentance from wicked ways was the key for God's forgiveness and open heavens of peace and blessings for the land. Yes, Oba Iware too has spoken and has warned that, the decision, he has banned community development associations throughout the kingdom, and he said this must also remain in force, because when he spoke in Benin City, he ensured that every association that would cause the peace of the state to be shaky, that he would ensure that those associations remain banned. And he said that even with the associations, that everyone that is involved should really stop, and he does not approve of all these community development associations, because somehow people are being deceived into different stuffs that they do not even know about. And even there are so many associations that are not even government approved, and yet they keep devising means to take people's money from them on a daily basis. And sometimes you see these Okada men on the road harassing people. Some of these community payment of trading. If you're trading, they ask you to pay tax, and yet it does not really get to the tax office. All of that, those days you see them embarrassing people that are trying to take their daily bread from the little things that they are able to sell around. But he has actually banned those things, because a lot of them, before you know it, someone that has not even sold for the day, and you are asking the person to bring 200 naira, the person just looks at you, and with anger anything could go wrong. Before you know, there are fights here and there and all of that. And this is what he's trying to avoid, so that everybody in the state, there can be peace and tranquility. Now that there is no more election, and the tribunal case of the governor Godwin Obaseki has been thrown out of court, definitely Edo State should enjoy peace. Remember that in the past few months there's been a lot of clashes with cultists, clashes, kidnapping, and a lot that has really happened in Edo State. And of course, any leader that is really that really loves his people, and that really wants the good of the land, will definitely want there to be peace, and wants all forms of restiveness to really stop. And Edo State has been known in the last few months for serious restiveness, because a lot of people were kidnapped right there in Benin Lagos Expressway, and so many others, Ekpoma Expressway, and so many things have really happened in the last few months. And he sees, just like they would say, what an elder sees while he's sitting, that a young man or a child cannot see, even if he climbs the highest mountain. And that is exactly what he's trying to make them understand, that whatever it is, they should ensure that there is always peace in the state. And he's someone that still respects tradition, and as well he's still a spiritual man, because he calls people into his palace and tells them to pray. He ensured that the palace is sanctified. They pray for the palace. He prays. They do New Year prayer to ensure that the state enjoys peace and everything. That is a leader. That is someone that loves the good of the people and wants his state to really progress. That is a father to so many children. Yes, and he also went ahead to make sure that there was prayer, a whole week prayer that was held in his palace. All of this, I believe he's just doing it just for there to be peace, and of course for the peace of God to reign in the state. What else can anybody be asking for? That is a father, and that is a leader. That is the kind of kings that should be in Nigeria. Though we cannot say that 100% that he is everything, but at least he is someone that could be vouched for. Well, guys, you've heard it all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to help us share, and also drop your comment if you have anything to say. Thank you guys for being here. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.